Well, hello again. This is Hiro. Well, meet Uncle Rick. Actually, he's not my uncle. Actually, we're not related anymore. But he was married to my cousin, but we all stay in contact, especially since he's the fisherman. And this time, I guess he leaves San Diego, goes on I think a week trip to go fishing, and he caught this one here, 308 pound or something like that. Not the biggest. A few years back he caught a really big one, but the beauty of Uncle Rick is that he shares, and we're the beneficiary of having tuna sashimi when he's very successful. So anyway, you're wondering, what are we talking about here? We have nothing to do with bonsai. He doesn't do bonsai. Only thing he likes is fishing. His life is saving up for these, I think 2 or 3 times a year he goes on these long trips, which is evidently quite expensive. But anyway, what I wanted to do was to show my appreciation with Ishizukuri. So this is for Uncle Rick. Well, the Uncle Rick stuck because my kids called him Uncle Rick, and even after they got divorced, he was still Uncle Rick. So we all call him Uncle Rick. Okay? You know, every year I go through thousands and thousands of rocks, right? And it's not very often that you find a rock that's shaped like a fish, right? So I've had this one for a while, and then I got to thinking, can I use this to make Rick Ishizukuri? Well, yesterday I got these two to put together so that it's stable. See, I poured a mortar and then stuck it on there, and that's how it ends up flat, and I'll just kind of smooth that out. This little rock in here is what kept it at the level and the angle that I wanted. So, but I'm having the problem of how to get this and how to finish this. So, you know, I try to base these on the kind of the personality of the person that's going to receive it. So should I go with all native rocks, or should I go ahead and use like the slate or something that I have manufactured to make my job a little easier? But I think what I'm going to do is grind this part down first so that I have a really good contact with the next layer, right? But I still have this problem of how to put the fish. So these are all the struggles that I go through with every project that I try to work. And also, I'm debating, should I write arigato, or thank you, or omedeto, or congratulations. So that's another thing. And where do I write it here? Do I write it here? And so I still got the fish to worry about. Okay, so anyway, that's the struggles that I do go through every time I'm working on these custom Ishizukuri. Yeah, I almost use this side because it has a lot of interesting lines, but if I want to put a message, this side is flatter, and I have this option or write it here. So it's either arigato or omedeto. Thank you or congratulations. Still the fish. When I started, I wanted to use all natural stone, but I could get it to stick, but with these irregular surface, they have a tendency to pop off. So I'm starting to, I'm thinking like the dentist, right? They drill and grind, and then they put a thing in here so that there's enough glue or mortar to keep it in place. So that's what I've been starting to do, is to go ahead and get away from trying to keep everything fully natural, make it so that it's much more durable. Too many of my earlier ones, when you hit the top, it falls off. So I'm looking for more quality work and then getting away from all this natural stuff. Okay, so my process that I go through is a trial fit. Oops. Oops. So now it's flat enough, then the motor will really hold that in place, right? And then the light section, I have beige, I have white. Maybe I'll go look for the black. It might look better with black for this particular project. Oh, if I sound a little different, I'm wearing a dust mask. Well, you know, these ground up stone can't be really good for your health, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm wearing a mask. This kind of project, it's about knowing the person, right? So I think for him, I'm going to use this black one, and then I need probably some sort of a cap, but I think, yeah, this is more Rick than using a white or beige. So with that trial fit, perhaps the fish could go like that, right? And then, so I have to decide, do I say arigato or omedeto? And I'm thinking I should put arigato over here. And I have to do that now because it's really hard to write. And when all the pieces are, it gets even harder. So I gotta go. I think I'm gonna go with arigato or thank you. Well, I changed my mind. Well, it says 308. 308 pound was the size of the fish. So I went with that. And so now I gotta assemble. And then I think this fish is gonna end up like this. I wish I had a big fish that's bigger than this, but hey, I was lucky to have this fish at all. You know, fish rocks are not easy to find. Well, since we're in till end of November, it's going to take a while for these to set. So I'm going to let it set and then finish it up in probably a couple hours. In the summertime, I could do it every 10, 15 minutes, but when it's cold, it takes a while. Well, what do you think? I think this sort of looks like Rick to me. He's kind of natural, but straight arrow, sometimes on the stiffer side. Well, he's more Japanese than I am, that's for sure. And he was born here. Well, this has been Ishizukuri for Uncle Rick. He caught the 308 pound tuna, and we're the beneficiary of his catches. You know, a lot of the fishermen, they don't eat their fish, huh? Rick is like that. He's got a whole string of people that he distributes the fish to. And so I thought I'd make him something that's unique. I'm gonna wait till my daughter and my granddaughter are here. Maybe they'll come up with some sort of better message than the 308. I don't know. I just ran out of ideas. I thought arigato was good. Omedeto was good, except that this is not his biggest fish. He's got one that I think was over 500 pounds, but I can't remember. Okay, let's say goodbye to Uncle Rick's Ishizukuri. That was one heck of a tuna that he caught. We sure had some great dinners from it. So, that's what I do. Make little memorable Ishizukuri. Okay, thank you for watching. See you again real soon in another chapter.